On this Searching for History, we are presenting for a second time Montezuma Castle. Montezuma Castle is a well-preserved cliff dwelling located in central Arizona. The cliff dwellings were built and used by the Sinagua people between 1100 and 1425 AD. FYI, when you pay for Tuzigoot, it also gets you into Montezuma Castle and vice versa. You should plan to go see both in one day since they are only about 20-minute drive from one another. Montezuma Castle is a misnomer as it has nothing to do with the Aztec Emperor Montezuma, and it functioned more as a multi-family residence than a defensive structure like a castle. See it up there? That'd be a real challenge to get up there.
Do you think there were originally stairs up there, or did they have ladders?
Probably a mix of both.
But I figured I'd go out.
So apparently this is the main cliff dwelling, but then further down there was more. The main structure consists of 5 stories and about 20 rooms. In that seam, there's some smaller rooms or something. How did they get up and down from the cliff dwelling?
They used a series of 3 ladders, like this.
Okay.
These are our Park Service ladders, but they made their own ladders out of primarily sycamore logs and rope they made out of yucca. Okay, they lashed the logs together, and that's how they got their ladders. And we follow the same route that they used because there are marks that they left in the limestone after their years of usage.
That makes sense.
So this was the route they took up to get
Okay.
up there and to build it. You know, everything that you see up there had to be hauled up there. Yeah.
Now, I assume you still do conservation on the structure?
We do. Minimal. We try to keep the conservation just as needed. About once or twice a year, Park Service staff and an archaeologist go up there to inspect the building. And we do have like crack monitors up there to make sure that the cracks aren't getting any bigger, or that the building isn't in danger of falling down, things like that. And they just they they'll like go up and they'll do an inspection one year, and then they'll have the notes from that, and they'll make sure there's no changes and things like that.
So when we see there's like a up above it looks paler, and then more closer to us it looks it's more of a brown color. Is that because there's been fresh mud put on that as conservation?
As conservation, in 1996, we had Hopi people come and reapply adobe to the lower portion because that rock wall was all exposed stone down there where you see the darker colored adobe.
Right.
And that shows up in this picture also. This is like a historic photograph.
Okay.
See the stone there, the exposed stone?
Right. Right.
When a wall starts looking like that, stones start to drop out, and the integrity of the wall is going to go.
Right, because water can then get in between the stones.
Exactly, and in between the stones is just adobe, so it can wash out. So what the Park Service did, since the Hopi are descendant from the Sinagua, they had them come and replace the adobe in their traditional way, all by hand, in 1996.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hope you have a good day.
You have a good day also.
See, I can't remember if there is. I think there was some more over here. Oh, this is interesting. Here's all the sites in the whole valley.
Right.
Oh yeah, behind the trees there. Actually, there's some up there too.
There's an artist rendering.
Five floors? Yeah, so there was a lot more here.
Yeah, it was a huge complex.
Yeah, so it went all the way up to that upper floor there, where you can see some adobe bricks.
Yeah.
Not a lot left of this one.
Carved a life out here.
Yeah. I believe there was more water in the desert when these places were occupied.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if the valley's like flooded significantly more.
Yeah. There's another stone for grinding maize. I think that's the extent of it. It's kind of a stagnant stream.
I guess.
They grew maize.
On the other side of the river here.
Yeah. So they weren't depending solely on it flooding. They did irrigation.
Right. Makes sense.
The Montezuma Castle Visitor Center has a small museum containing a collection of 116 archaeological, ethnological, and natural history artifacts and objects.